Welcome, both new and loyal Leos, to Golden Fortune Leo, the channel where astrology meets a dash of psychology, a sprinkle of ancient wisdom, and just the right amount of good old common sense. Today's message for you, Leo, is more than just a tarot reading. It's a wake-up call. And no, it's not a fantasy. It's real. The dream you've been holding in your heart isn't some wild illusion cooked up during a Mercury retrograde meltdown. Believe me, as someone who has spent decades studying the stars, human behavior, and a bit of Buddhist philosophy, I can tell you this much: if it's meant to be, not even the most chaotic cosmic traffic jam can block what's destined for you. The universe doesn't toss aside soul contracts just because Mercury's throwing a tantrum. Destiny shows up whether or not the planets got the memo. This July, you're vibrating on a whole different frequency. You've got that unmistakable chosen one's energy about you. The kind that draws in the right people, the right opportunities, and yes, maybe even that soulmate connection you've been secretly wondering about. With the Sun, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands lighting up your field, you're basically walking around with a giant cosmic spotlight on you. And honestly, who better to handle center stage than Leo? It's like Beyoncé said, who runs the world? Well, in July 2025, it might just be you. But here's the kicker. Happiness doesn't have to come from grand gestures or life-altering events. Sometimes, it's in the small, everyday joys. That song that makes you dance in the kitchen, that friend who makes you laugh until you snort, or that project you've been wanting to start but kept postponing. The Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and Ten of Cups are all about emotional overflow, in the best way. And the Sun reminds you that your job isn't to be perfect. Your job is to shine, even if life throws a little shade. Simplify where you can, laugh often, and for heaven's sake, stop taking yourself so seriously. After all, even Buddha taught that joy is a sacred path, and let's be honest, if anyone's born to walk it with flair, it's you, Leo. Let me tell you something, Leo, and I say this not just as someone who's spent a lifetime buried in astrology charts, studying human psychology, and sipping on the occasional cup of Buddhist wisdom, but as someone who knows exactly how this cosmic game works. There's a sneaky little pattern I've seen play out too many times, both in the stars and in real life. I call it the Sun rightward arrow star rightward arrow moon loop. You know the drill. First, the Sun rises, you feel energized, alive, pumped up like you're about to headline your own victory tour. Then comes the star, hope shines, dreams sparkle, and you start to think, maybe, just maybe, this is finally happening. And then, bam! The moon creeps in with its shadow games, and suddenly, you're doubting everything. Was it just wishful thinking? Was I kidding myself? Leo, I'm here to tell you, cut that out. Seriously. This isn't some fantasy you cooked up after binge-watching motivational TikToks at 3 a.m. This dream? It's real. And if you don't believe in it, how do you expect the universe to? Here's a little cosmic secret for you: the universe doesn't respond to doubt. It tunes into your joy, your playfulness, your light-hearted courage. You can't moon yourself into hiding every time things get a little too real. The year of triumph 2025 isn't for the timid or the self-saboteurs. It's for the bold-hearted, the ones willing to show up, mess up, and still glow up. And Leo, if that doesn't sound like you, then who are we even talking about? Now, let's get real about boldness. The Queen of Wands isn't waiting around for a perfect plan, a detailed manual, or a TED Talk on how to win at life. No. She acts first and figures it out later. That's the signature move of the chosen ones. And whether you believe it yet or not, you're on that list. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you, keep grinding with what you've got. Don't stall because you're waiting for conditions to be perfect. And please, For the love of the Zodiac, stop letting futuristic fears, AI overlords, economic doom, or whatever alien tax rumors you've heard, freeze you in place. You're a Leo, not a deer in headlights. And listen, slow progress is still progress. The Six of Pentacles whispers, steady wins the race. You're laying foundations here, not building a viral TikTok trend. The Ace of Cups doubling down in your reading? That's a flashing neon sign from the universe. Follow your heart's GPS. There's a soulmate connection or a passion project on the horizon that's not just aligned with your desires, it's aligned with your soul's mission. This isn't about instant gratification. This is about lasting, soul-deep fulfillment. And frankly, Leo, if anyone's got the roar to claim it, it's you. Alright, Leo, gather round, because this is the part where we get brutally honest with a sprinkle of cosmic humor, and a dash of Buddhist calm. You see, as someone who's spent decades decoding the human psyche, peeling back the layers of zodiac archetypes, and meditating on the ways the universe likes to play its little cosmic jokes, I can tell you this much, your wish has already been set in motion. Yep. The star card doesn't show up to tease you like some flaky friend who texts, "We should hang out sometime," and never does. No, when the star appears, it means your soul's Wi-Fi signal hit the universe's inbox with zero lag. The only person buffering right now is, well, probably you. And here's where the Two of Swords steps in with a loving smack of reality. Stop trying to micromanage the outcome like a control freak wedding planner. You can't bully the universe into giving you what you want on your exact schedule. It's not Amazon Prime. You've got to let go, release the vice grip on your expectations. Your job isn't to script the entire storyline. Your job is to stay open and curious, especially about that one special thing, your Ace of Cups secret ingredient, the unique spark that overflows your heart. Maybe it's creativity, maybe it's laughter, maybe it's love that doesn't come wrapped in your usual checklist of must-haves. The point is, you won't find it by overthinking it to death. Speaking of overthinking, let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. Ah, the patron saint of slow and steady. This card shows up like your reliable friend who's always 5 minutes early, not flashy, but gets the job done. Your dreams? They don't need a superhero sprint. They need steady action, a little elbow grease, and a lot of faith. Don't logic your dreams into extinction, Leo. There's a fine line between being wise and talking yourself out of everything with what-if scenarios. And then there's the Knight of Swords. He's the guy who rushes into battle, sword waving, without checking if he's wearing pants. In other words, don't rush into love, or any big move, with the fantasy of wedding bells ringing in your ears before the first date's appetizers arrive. Date with curiosity, not desperation. That way, if it turns out great, fantastic. If not, well, at least you didn't emotionally adopt a stranger over coffee. Now, let's shift gears to something Leos sometimes forget, flowing with life. Your inner child? Yeah, it wasn't born to pay taxes on joy. It was born to dance, play, and say yes to life's spontaneous invitations. The Moon card warns you about fear-based thinking, because fear is the sneaky little gremlin that shrinks your world every time you listen to it. Growth demands risk. You can't tiptoe your way into greatness wearing bubble wrap. The Nine of Wands steps up to remind you, protect your energy, sure, set healthy boundaries, but don't wrap yourself in an emotional bunker. Staying open is where the magic happens. And let's not forget the Six of Cups, a beautiful reminder that joy, blessings, and heart connections often come when you're not forcing them. And no, before you ask, this doesn't mean your ex is making a grand comeback. Sometimes, it's about new friendships, old dreams reborn, or life tossing you a surprise just because you dared to trust the process. So, Leo, In the year of triumph 2025, play the long game with your heart wide open and your sense of humor intact, because that's how chosen ones like you win their destiny. Let me tell you something, Leo, after decades of studying astrology, psychology, and tossing in a little Zen wisdom from the Buddha himself, I've noticed a pattern with souls like yours. You're powerful, magnetic, and yes, sometimes your own worst enemy. That's exactly what the Queen of Swords is flashing her sword about. It's that moment of clear-eyed realization when you finally see how you've been the one slamming the brakes on your own life. It's not your ex. It's not Mercury retrograde. It's you, Leo, micromanaging your potential like a boss who doesn't trust the team. And speaking of teams, here's your Hierophant moment. You've earned your wisdom. You're not some rookie still Googling how to life. You've got the scars, the stories, and the late-night epiphanies to prove it. It's time to stop acting like you don't know better. The Three of Pentacles whispers another universal truth: collaboration with the right people can turn your ideas into masterpieces. So, yes, it's about teamwork, but with people who lift you higher, not the ones who treat your dreams like a group project they didn't sign up for. And if you're wondering whether the universe is actually listening, spoiler alert, it is. There's a cosmic conspiracy happening behind the scenes, and you're the star of the plot twist. The helping hand and infinite possibilities say it all. The Two of Wands dares you to step out of your comfort cave and realize you weren't born for background roles. You're made for global stages, or at the very least, for living a life that doesn't feel like you're stuck in reruns. The Eight of Swords shows you've been your own prison guard long enough. Time to unlock the gate. Because guess what? The Ten of Cups confirms it's your comeback season. And no, Year of Triumph 2025 isn't just a catchy phrase, it's your personal headline waiting to be written. Now, about strength and intuition, the real power tools. The Five of Pentacles reminds you not to obsess over what's lacking but to double down on your strengths. Yes, even those wild creative ideas that sound crazy at first. Side hustle? Passion project? That's your financial freedom knocking. And when the Queen of Cups shows up, she's not here for emotional drama, she's your inner compass pointing true north. Trust it. Finally, we've got the Chariot and Temperance riding in like your cosmic dream team. It's your unique journey, Leo, not a copy-paste success story. Patience plus perseverance? That combo makes you flat out unstoppable. Now get out there and own it, because the universe's favorite plot twist is watching a chosen one rise when nobody saw it coming. Let me tell you straight from the heart of someone who's spent decades studying astrology, human nature, and a fair share of Buddhist wisdom, not everyone deserves VIP access to your life. You know that little pineapple sign that pops up in readings about reconciliation? It's a sweet symbol, but it's also a friendly warning. Sure, people may want back into your orbit now that your light's beaming brighter than ever, but let's get real, some of them are just here for the after party, not the journey. Be wise. Watch for the ego-fueled, the double-faced charmers, and the ones who switch up faster than Mercury in retrograde. You're the chosen one, not a revolving door. Now, a quick cosmic PSA, your finances and health aren't side notes, they're your core. I say this not as a guru on a mountaintop, but as someone who's seen enough star charts and life charts to know, a Leo burns brightest when heart, wallet, and well-being are aligned. Keep your vibe high, your bank account healthy, and your body in check. And yes, that means maybe taking the stairs once in a while or passing on that third online shopping spree. I promise, your future self will high-five you. And here's the final word, loud and clear, it's your time. You've done the work. You've grown through what you've gone through. Now, the Year of Triumph 2025 is your stage. This isn't just another feel-good message, this is your personal call to rise. The universe always backs the bold, the joyful, and the chosen ones who dare to dream, and actually act on it. And if you ever doubt, just dance it out. Buddha himself said joy is the path, and who are we to argue with ancient wisdom? So go on, Leo. Live big. Love loud. Shine unapologetically. And hey, if this message sparked something in you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Fortune Leo. Because this is just the beginning of your victory story.